So for the beginning here, I would strongly recommend getting rid of these skeleton enemies before you pick up the clock, and then just rev roll into it. And then make sure you don't touch the slope at all, because you will instantly fall down. And you're going to want to get both boxes, and then you're going to want to rev roll past the ghost here. And as soon as you stop rolling, you're going to want to rev roll again. The button combination you want to do, it's going to be green and then red for the first maze. And then you're just going to want to rev roll whenever you want. The faster you do the beginning area, the more leeway you have like towards the end and stuff. You don't have to do it this fast. I did finish with like 4:58 and the timer was 5:30, so if you can do it as fast as I can, then you'll definitely have some time to spare. So you don't have to be perfect. I mean, like, not like I was perfect, but yeah, I don't have to be as good as me, but just around there. I'll pick up this clock over here, and then you're gonna want to jump over this if you can make it. You can ignore that box, get the top one over here, and just immediately jump down to that box, get that box. You're going to want to super buff bounce to get this one. The order that you want to do the second maze in is going to be red switch, blue switch, red switch, pink switch, and then red switch. You could always pause, because the pause doesn't have the timer running if you ever forget what the order is, or if you're just looking at a video to help you through it. Yeah, just pause. Pause and use your friend in this map, because it's kind of like a lot to remember, especially if you're not doing multiple runs of this and you just want to get it done as fast as possible. Yeah, like I said, just pause the video, pause your game, and then just look at a video to make this thing go by so much faster, and just make sure you're rev rolling whenever you can. You could take some hits here, but if you're like prone to getting hit, I'll just recommend playing it somewhat safe. Once you jump onto here and you land on it, if you rev roll and then jump flip kick and then you butt bounce on that in one motion, you'll be able to make this easily, so you can save even more time. These stopwatches are not worth getting, so don't even bother getting them. Don't worry about it. If you do a super butt bounce there, you'll be able to skip that first ledge, and I'll just make it a little bit faster, but like I said, it's not necessary. The order for this maze is going to be pink, yellow, blue 3 times, green, red, and then purple. And then, like I said earlier, just pause whenever you need to. Like I said, it's probably just better to do it along with the video. You know, like let the video play it a little bit more so you can know exactly where you're going. And then unpause when you think you're ready, just so you can save as much time as possible. And you don't have to go through these mazes again. These mazes are like the vein of my existence, dude. They're so tedious for no reason, you know. And like they added the traps too. So malicious, so malicious. if you're really lucky, you can get this in one pack attack. But even if it takes you two, like, don't worry about it. You'll still have enough time. As long as, like, your timer, if your timer's around where my timer's at, you should be fine. But, it's so hard to get this in one pack. I did it once, but it wasn't during my time trial. It was just during regular playthrough. Yeah, this area is it's just scuffed, dude. Like, this whole level is just so bad, so time-consuming for no reason. It's basically an auto-scroller, dude, with how, like, it forces you to do shit a certain way. Like, sure, you can make the mazes go by a little bit faster by rev rolling, but it can only be done so fast. In this area, you have to wait it out anyways before you can jump on this. It's just, it's tough. Don't get hit by the bats going through this area, because they will make you fall off, and you're gonna die. So, yeah, time loss. I do not know how to get that 3-second timer. Don't worry about it. You don't need it. You have to hang off the ledge. You have to jump. I honestly do not know how to get that. But you could get this 5-second timer, so that's all that matters. If you want to save a little bit of time, you can just rev roll up until you get to them. And you do want to flip kick there, unlike I did, so you can get rid of that damn annoying bat monster. Once you jump off the platform and you land, you could kill both skeletons, but you want to do a rev roll to the right there and then a rev roll to the left, just to save as much time as possible, just in case if you're a little bit further behind. And yeah, there it is. Hopefully it helped. Thanks for watching.